famous waterfall. I feel like a zombie. Grand Canyon Turkey edition. I hate my life right now. Cultural shocks. I was extremely pissed because I was with a view and that there's like nothing. 52 euros for 2 nights. Yeah. If you didn't see my previous video, well, you missed my many disappointing clips because I stayed in Turkey, in Ankara, aka the capital city, for multiple days, and to be short, a lot of things went wrong. Check my previous video to see what exactly. But on Tuesday's morning, I was heading for a new journey, flying to Antalya, which is a city by the sea in Turkey. And what could go wrong? What could really go wrong? What could go wrong even more? Well, looks like it could. Looks like I could get more unlucky because, well, this happened. And I'm not joking when I say that I was soaked wet while standing in a bus stop under a roof. Basically, we landed in Antalya, went out of the airport, and it started raining. Okay, fine. And then it was pouring rain for an hour straight and hailing ice of the size of ice cubes that you usually freeze in your freezer, and not to mention that there was thunder. I don't think there's a percentage of how much more I could hate my life right now, or hate being even, I don't know, whatever here. I just have no words, no fucking words. I think I just experienced a half a year or a year long hurricane rainstorm. I'm freezing and I'm literally so pissed. And let's not talk about the fact that they decided to turn on AC in the tram when I was freezing cold. I'm finally here in the freaking whatever this is, hotel room. I'm freezing. Outside it's plus 20. I'm freezing. Not a 2-bed, a 3-bed. Even better. I can't wait. I'll just basically be under these sheets for the rest, not for the rest, for like 15 minutes because I'm freezing. How fun putting on my really wet socks. And this is the side view of the city. something. Just entered the Kaleti, I don't know how it's called, Old Town area. Let's see how it is, except the fact that Turks are again screaming in the background. Hours ago it was flooding. I was freezing my ass off. I was extremely pissed because I was completely soaked. Now, 3 hours later, you can't even tell that it was raining like a years long rain. It doesn't look like it has rained at all. And it's plus like 30 Celsius. I'm sweating and I didn't take my swimsuit. Oh yeah, I'm kind of pissed a little bit, but well, we're currently going to the really famous waterfall that you actually can't really see from the top, only from the boat, but 8-kilometer walk in 30 Celsius. I hope this vlog will get a little more positive. Almost 10 kilometers later. Also, do Antalya's buses know what's air conditioner? Because in that bus it was plus 30. What I bought for 5 euros, aka 100 Turkish liras in Antalya for groceries, something to eat, and the selection in a big mall in a grocery store was non-existent. And to enter the mall, you had to go through the, you know how it's in airports, that thingy. Crazy. So, cookies, really healthy diet, I know. 1 can of these beans, the cheapest they can find. These kind of crackers, but there's a chickpeas, but kind of like a nut style, you know, like kind of crisps, basically like snack style. They're really high protein, 24 grams of protein per 100 grams. Really like great macros. More beans, just in different container kind of. and 2 really cheap cookies something. So yeah, that costed 5 euros, almost 5 euros. I'm sweating, I'm tired, and it's on almost 6 p.m. Test out that really cheap. These costed like 19 cents. They smell really cheap. And they taste like nothing. They taste like bread. But these cookies, these were I think the most expensive purchase of everything. They're super good, except the fact that they're literally breaking apart. It's evening walk time. I know you can't hear me, but now here's actually fresh air. Fresh air from stinky socks and fresh air overall, because it's actually breathable, it's not boiling. I'm so full from cookies and juice. I feel like I'm like see that? I'm not risking it again. Oh, home, not preferable, but 52 euros for 2 nights will go. Is going. With no conditioner, all the shit. Well, budget travel. This is how I was showering, to not flush everything with water because there's no curtain for the shower. Did even something in this trip went as it should have been? Because this day, it should have started perfect, the perfect hiking day. In the morning, I wanted to go to the gym. There in Antalya, I found the gym and we went to it. And what did they say? That obviously now, at that exact day, their card reader, like credit card, to pay with credit card, is broken. And I don't have Turkish liras and I ain't changing money because there's the additional cost if you want to take out money from the bank account. So yeah, I spent 20 minutes half an hour walking there then back. Then decided to go to another gym, different gym, which is like really old style, like old school. Yikes. And we go there and guess what? They only accept cash. But then he barely spoke English and I was like, okay, maybe we can pay later afterwards. And he was like, fine, okay. And then he said, when we finished the gym session, 50-minute gym session, he said, okay, you can pay later, like go take out money. Well, we never turned back. I feel a little bad about it, but I didn't have any other way. But okay, then now it's time for the actual hike. The actual hike that saved this trip. And again, everything didn't go as it was planned. What a surprise, as always. So the bus driver, we were in the wrong bus, so in the wrong highway, and this is where we got off the bus, and this is where we had to be. Basically there are 2 highways and we were on the wrong highway, on some sort of D something, but we should have been on E something highway. And it started raining and we were there in the bus stop, and then there was some sort of car who was stopped by, and then we asked, can you take us, lead us? She was like, no, she barely spoke English. And then we were trying to stop a car and we stopped one car, and I don't know, that was an extremely bougie person. Like that car, it was super expensive. Like the back seats, they had screens on them. He got us there. Then we went before the hike. We went in the grocery store to get some snacks. I was so excited about my pickles, and I tried them, and they were basically ew. And those cucumbers, I taste only pepper. Like imagine, I feel like I'm so excited about them. Where is the yummy marinade? My nose is watering. I'm almost like crying. Almost tears. My eyes are watering because of those cucumbers. Okay, and the hike. At the start, I wasn't in a great mood because of all the previous things that happened. But basically, Turkey has so much more to offer than you could ever imagine or think. There are hiking trails and cultural routes that lead through unique landscapes. And in the Antalya region, also, there are many breathtaking canyons. So the hike starts, basically the trail starts with boring, nothing, you can't see. You're walking for like 20 minutes from the big road, and then the first landscape appears. It's wonderful, but not as wonderful as the next one. The next one, you'll see, it is a canyon, and what a canyon it is. I like how I say the word canyon. Canyon, yeah. Well, that's whatever. And then there is the next stop, which is the highest peak, and I think the canyon is 200 meters deep or something like that, and it leads through. But you know what's the weirdest thing? I was walking, and again, why I can't fully enjoy a canyon? Guess what? There were fleas biting my legs. Why in a canyon there are fleas? I'm not with animals. I'm not with anything like that. Why? Why there has to be insects like that? And the Goover something canyon, which is the canyon where we went, and it's not far from the main road. Here's basically where it is, and if you get off the right bus, you basically can start walking like ASAP into the hiking trail, which is not long, max like 4 kilometers one way. Basically, when you go to the main place, where the highest peak, you literally are looking like that. Crazy. Wow, it's just amazing. Took so many videos, so many pictures, ate lunch by perfect scenery. Lunch with a view. I feel like they look like Chinese, Japanese mountains somewhere. I don't know. Himalaya? Definitely not like Turkey, but it's not like I know much about Turkey. With 0 people, nobody, because it was work day. Yeah, we kind of walked back and we went to a bus stop. And did even any buses go by time and not be 40 minutes late, waiting in a bus stop? Nothing, nothing at all stops. Yeah, then we got back. Any buses ever in Turkey come on time or stop at the bus station? I don't think so. 20 minutes later, still no bus. Starbucks where you can't fill your water. Literally, what? Previous Starbucks that I went in Turkey, I could. Now, 0, excuse me, what? After 8 hours, I'm finally back, and in 8 hours, I'll be already gone in the airport. Oh, super crazy filled days. The traveling days are. This speaker there. It's 4 a.m. and it's so hot already. It's like plus 18 Celsius. Oh my god. First flight from Antalya to Istanbul was the newest flight I've ever been on. It literally looked like it was made in the last 5 years because the port, the charger station, everything, it felt all really new and upgraded and not like the old planes. Yes, Turkish Airlines planes are way better airplanes, but they're old. Like the charger buttons or those things, they're old. Layovers also, those suck. Second flight check, currently in Vienna, Austria. We went out of the airport because honestly, waking up at 3 a.m. I feel so dead. Like I feel like a zombie. I hope you can hear me, but fresh air and sun, I feel a little better. We're currently just walking I need to move my ass. Do I want to cry in Vienna's grocery store? Because there are so many vegan options. So many options. Not to mention, we have cookie ice creams. Oh my god. Vegan salmon. Oh my god. These are so good. Like they are scarily good. Like literally, they taste like real meat. What Evelina is doing in Vienna's airport. I bought Biscoff, and I think you can't bring that big into airport, aka airplane. So, it was $3.89 in Latvia. You can buy it. I really hope it will be good because I'm doing this and then eating. Okay, taste this time. I know with bread or something it will be really great. Oh my god, you know what I really love? I love cookies. And this, it's cookie butter. It's really good, but for me personally, I wouldn't be able to eat it really a lot because it's really sweet, but it's so good. I wish it would be in Latvia. Literally being in that store, I was like vegan, everything. And then when I was in Turkey, zero, you know? When you need it, nothing. When you don't need it, like now in layover, like literally we give you an hour and 20 minutes. Then there's so freaking much, and I'm crying. That's why I just don't want to imagine me going to UK and being like, I can't leave this store because I want half of it. Because UK is like vegan paradise. This airport is ginormous. It's not like I haven't been here. This is my third time, but previous times I just was in the layover, so I didn't go out. I mean, what are these prices? There's nothing. $7.90, $7.20 for this. Four Turkish Airlines flights and one Ryanair flight later, I'm back home. Oh my gosh, not even a Ryanair flight. Let's not talk about that. Oh, my ears, I barely can hear anything. Just Turkish Airlines. Way better. Okay, Ryanair. Again, what a surprise. An hour late. Everything happened an hour late. I was complaining about buses in Turkey. Meanwhile, here in Riga's airport, the bus was late like 30 minutes, but that never happened just because two buses weren't going, like 2 out of the 3. So 200 people were waiting for the bus just in the airport bus stop. Then imagine the next bus stops, all the next bus stops. I'm starving. I'm tired of doing nothing. My legs, my butt hurts. I want to move my body. I want to go on a run right now. And I really want to eat. But when you eat a lot, you can't run properly. But when you're hungry, you also can't run properly. I seriously can't believe to what I've done. What I did yesterday. Yesterday when I came home, I ate a good meal. I was full, then I rested for like 10 minutes. And then I went out for the fastest 5-kilometer run of my life. 5K race. Because when I started running, I was like, wait, I can push more. And then I was like, wait, maybe I can do and try to run the fastest 5K of my life. And this is what happened. I ran in 23 minutes and 29 seconds. What? I'm shook. I'm so proud of myself. But not gonna lie, the last 2K, they were hard because my heart rate, it was 180. My heart rate was 180 plus. VO2 max, whoops. Afterwards, I was dripping for the next 20 minutes or something, but I felt so hyped. I didn't feel any of my blisters. I was so shook, and I was able to get all my energy out. Absolutely everything. I was just happy about that. Cultural shocks I experienced while being in Turkey as a European. Well, Asia is popular with their driving style, aka the lack of their driving skills. I don't know what's the point even in Turkey for crossovers, the road crossovers for people. because I could literally stand there for hours and no cars would stop. No cars would stop. Why then there is even crossovers? No cars stop. And then I'm like standing there and like looking, showing the hand to drivers, and they don't even look at me. They don't even care. Second, how the drivers drive. They're like on their phone, driving with speed 100 plus, not even seatbelts on, nothing like that. Third, what's the point of bus schedules if the buses are 40 minutes late or even more? Does anything ever goes by the schedule? Luckily, or airport bus to airport did go at the right time, but that was also at 4 a.m. in the morning. Yeah, never ever. When you go to Turkey, don't rely on the bus timetables. Also, why there are even bus stops then? If the bus drivers don't stop or stop 200 meters before the bus stop. Excuse me, what? Huh? An interesting thing also that was there, that basically a lot of these things, tabs, there are buttons that you can push for taxi. Those are a few things. Hope you enjoyed this vlog. Comment down below. I know that Turkey is great. I know that there are so many places, so many beautiful nature places to see that I haven't seen and that I need to experience. I just got really unlucky in this trip. Comment down below who have ever been to Turkey. Where have you been? What have you seen? And what would you recommend seeing to... I do like nature, I do like it. But the people, sometimes what they do, it's like, ugh. And also, no English, they don't speak English. And also, I try to even speak Russian. They don't understand also Russian, which was a little shocking to me. Bye!